Aloha, welcome. I wanted to create a really simple tool for those of you who think and or say, I'm no good at meditation, right? I hear it all the time, and I understand there's a lot of misconceptions about what meditation is. And a lot of folks think that in order to be a meditator, they have to be perfectly still for hours at a time. They have to clear their mind of all thoughts and be completely calm and at peace. And what I'm here to tell you, the good news is none of that is necessarily required, right? So the idea is this willingness to sit with what is, right? And that might not be your favorite emotion or feeling, and that's okay. So I'm going to give you a really, really simple tool today to move into the practice of meditation and to simply notice, to create a space between the thought and that kind of witness consciousness where you can determine I am not my thought. I have the ability to take a step back to recognize that it's happening. And then I can choose which thoughts align me with my intentions, which thoughts bring me closer to the type of person I want to be. And it happens gradually. So please give yourself some grace and know that, today you might notice you are really, really antsy and thoughts keep coming up, and that's okay, right? The idea is to stay with it, to continue to be present. And this technique we're going to use today couldn't be more simple. It's literally just this tool of noticing when the thoughts arise. So catching yourself, whatever point in the process it is, and labeling it thinking, right? So as soon as you're out of your body and you're into that cerebral place, that judgmental, maybe anxious state, you just call it what it is, thinking, right? And then as effortlessly as those thoughts bubble up, you allow them to drift away. Okay, so that's going to be our method. It's going to be 5 minutes. I'm going to keep my eyes on the clock. I want you to know that that's it, 5 minutes, right? You can do that. It's enough to chew on. It's enough to get you going, but it's not too much to be overwhelming or intimidating. So, my dears, let's get comfortable. Move any excess flesh out from under you. Maybe take some rolls of your shoulders, your head, neck, whatever you might need, just to kind of acclimate and settle in. And then, as you're ready, blink your eyes closed and sit up nice and tall. And right away, notice the feeling that comes up when you close your eyes. Now, it might be a bit of hesitation, a bit of fear, tension, or it might be relief, freedom, peace. Now let go of this idea that there's a good, a bad, a right, and wrong, and embrace the notion that we are all humans with a wide spectrum of emotions. And your practice is to sit and notice without judgment. And perhaps you've already kind of created a whole story in your mind. Maybe you're thinking about something somewhere else. No problem. Come back to our technique. Call it what it is. Thinking. Return back to the present moment. Feel your seat into whatever you're sitting upon. And start to notice your breath now. Now, if you're in a more anxious state, you might notice that your breath is confined to your upper chest. It might be shallow, it might be quick. And again, that's not wrong or bad. But you can start to deliver the signal to your nervous system that you're safe. It's okay to relax. So see if you can start to maneuver your breath down into your belly. And anytime you get distracted, all good, call it what it is. There I go, thinking again. And know that you've set aside this time to to take a break from thinking, to breathe and to feel. There is no perfection, there's nothing you're chasing. You have everything you need right now. Trust. Breathe a little deeper. And then notice any areas of your body that might be gripping. Right? A lot of times, this mental tension can translate into our physicality, and the two are intertwined. So when you can relax one, it helps to relax the other. Start at the top of your head. Notice if your forehead is scrunched, soften the space between your brows. Any tension at your temples, let it melt away. Relax your cheeks, your jaw, maybe even give a little wiggle or chew an imaginary piece of gum to let go of any gripping there. Let all four sides of your neck be long and open. Breathe. Now, if you're lost in some train of thought, pull yourself back. As soon as you catch yourself, you call it what it is. There I go thinking. You're back to the present. You're back in your practice. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Feel a sense of expansion around your heart. Open and ready to receive. Soften your belly. Heavy your hips down into your seat once again. Feel your arms, your hands, and your fingertips relax. Feel your legs, your feet, and all of your toes. Soften and relax. Notice these last couple rounds of breath. See if you can take these two final rounds of breath completely liberated from thought. And when you finish up that second exhale, you can flutter your eyes open. Take your time. Feel free to move your body. And that's it, my dears, right? 5 minutes meditation. Thinking is allowed. Thinking is normal. It's what our brains do. It's what we're wired to do. So instead of resisting or forcing a condition that doesn't feel natural, notice it. Be there with it. Give it a name. Make it your friend. And we'll move through little by little, getting more and more comfortable with what's here now. I hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Aloha.